Alright guys, welcome back to Fly Science. Today on our episode we're talking about density. Let's get right to it. Alright, so the formula for density is quite simple. All it is P, which represents density, equals M over V. So M means mass and V means volume. Now, on your exam, you might get a question where you're given the mass and the volume, and you simply divide the mass by the volume and you get your density. But that might not be the case. What you might get is the density and the mass, and you'll be asked to solve for volume. Now in this instance, what we're going to do is we're going to times both sides by our volume, and then we're going to get M equals P times V, and then what we're going to do is divide both sides by P, and then you're going to be left with M over P equals V. So now if you're given the density and the mass, you'll be able to solve for the volume because you've isolated your volume over here. And then it's as simple as dividing your mass by your density. Alright, there might be one more way you might get that question. You might be given the volume and the density and then be asked to find the mass. And this is just as simple. You take your formula for density, which is P equals M over V. We're going to times both sides by V, just like we did in the first step before. And then you're left with M equals P V. And that's it. Now all you do is you've been given your density, you've been given your volume, you times them together, and then you're going to be left with your mass. And that is the three possible types of questions you're going to get in relation to finding volume, density, or mass. Alright, so now that we know our formula for density, let's put it into action. So, we have our mass here of 0.196 grams, and we have our volume of 100 milliliters. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our formula of P equals the mass over volume, so 0.196 over grams, let's make sure we got that in there, grams over 100 milliliters. And then what we're going to get from there, we're going to get our density is equal to 0.00196 grams per milliliter. Almost done. You have to remember to put this in a scientific notation. So then our density is equal to 1.96 times 10 to the power of, let's see here, because we're still learning, 1, 2, 3 to the negative 3 grams per milliliter. And that is our proper final answer for our density in scientific notation. And that's all. Alright guys, that's density. You rocked it. I believe in you, man. You got it. Now, I know I stress this enough every video. You gotta practice. So I'm going to throw some couple sample questions down there. Check them out. If you write a comment, I'll grade you. I'll let you know if you got it right or wrong. It's all good. Anyways, you guys are fly. Thanks for sticking by.